Hey guys, I'm Marissa, and this is the Out of Time podcast. I'm here interviewing INAKAM. Welcome. How'd you get your name?
Actually, I've been through a few different names. So this is like the third one I've had, like artist-wise, not legally. So actually I went from like Mac B to, which is a play on my actual name, but I went from that to Kamani, and like I just wasn't like vibing with those. Like they weren't sitting with me. I feel like some other artists can relate to it, where you like just don't have that feeling of like, oh, I'm not connecting with my name, so you just like change it. And I was talking to my parents about it, and I was like, I don't like my name right now. And they're like, My mom was like, how about INAKAM? And I was like, oh, that sounds so cool. It sounds like a spiritual, technical awakening. And she was like, it's your name backwards. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, okay, I definitely connect with that on like a way deeper level. It just like meant a lot to me.
That feels very like your person, you know? Like even though it's just your name backwards, it's very calm.
Yeah, it's very
like calm. A calm word.
Yes, it is. Yes, like I feel every time like I say it, I'm like, it's really just like INAKAM, like, you know, more inner peace, but like also like INAKAM, like little interconnect. Like it's very technical, but it's fine. I love it.
So first, let's start off with, where are you from?
I am from the DMV area, but like not in Maryland, but mostly like DC and Virginia.
Do you have any like huge inspirations that really pulled you into this career?
Absolutely. I would say that SZA is like a main inspiration just because of her lyricism, and I definitely think that she is, I would say, like the top tier lyricist like of our age. But not only her, but like Summer Walker, Kehlani, of course, and a lot of other artists like Giveon, and newer artists as well, like Amelia Moore, just like for that little pop. Like, yeah, I love that.
Do you feel like you have your own sound yet?
I feel like my sound is still developing, but I feel like it's like coming along, and I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to it every day.
Right. So I want to ask about your music process. Like, how do you go from your start to your finish of a song?
Oh no. It's all secrets, guys. No. Like, I swear a lot of artists do this. I promise you, a lot of artists do this.
A lot of artists do improv.
They will just like stand there and mumble until they have words. But it just comes out beautifully, because for me, it's like the structure of my words. Like I like to make sure what I'm saying has meaning. So
we'll move on to asking if your family supports your career.
My family supports me 100% out the gate. My dad, for a time, was actually more into me and my music before I was into me and my music. And like, he was like, okay, we're gonna do this and this and this, and we would drive all the way to New York from Virginia, and like, I'm like, this is cool, but I don't know what I'm doing yet. And so I'm just like writing these little songs, and he's like seeing the potential, and I'm like, cool. Like, you know, going along with it. But like, he like pulled back because he realized, he was like, okay, like I'm into this more than you are. But it's like that has since flipped, and I'm like, I'm into this now, and he's like, okay, thank God. Now we're like just doing it together, and I'm like really enjoying the experience.
Yeah, no, family is a big thing. I'm glad your family supports you so much. That's a very big backbone. Yeah. So, who is your target audience with songs like these?
I'd say that my target audience would be the LGBT community and women and men. I'd say it's really for everybody. I feel like my music could be a gateway for people. I feel like because I touch a few different topics that like everyone could relate to, like mentally, relationships. So I'm not staying in one lane.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's come a long way since everyone has been like homophobic. Like more people are more accepting now. There's a lot more support.
It's 2023, guys.
Yeah.
Get it together.
Definitely get it together.
Definitely get it together.
So, do you feel any added pressure from that, from being a gay artist, especially a gay Black artist?
I would love to say no, but like that's just, I would be lying to myself. So I definitely feel like there is a pressure, and especially in this industry where it's like you don't see, at least for me, I haven't seen a lot of major representation of like gay Black artists, you know.
You have a new single, let's talk about that.
Yeah, I do have a new single. It's called Time Wasted. It started with my cousin and her relationship, because that's what it's about. Like, I really spilled her business into this song. Like, I called her and was like, I'm making a song about you. And she was like, you're putting all my business out to the world. And I was like, I am not. Like, I didn't even name drop you, I promise.
It could be about any cousin.
It could be about any of my cousins. But she knew it was about her. I'm like, that's why I had to call her and make sure it was okay. And she was very supportive, like very supportive out the gate. She thought it was like funny, honestly. But she actually gave me some critiques when she heard the rough draft of it. And she was like, oh, you should change this and this and this. And like, it just made it more realistic to her story. And that's what we're like portraying in the music video that we're gonna release soon. And like, I can't wait for y'all to see that. That was like well put together and very angelic, and it's a very spiritual family. Okay.
Very well put together.
Thank you.
Sneak peeks over here.
I'm so beyond proud of her, and I'm like so excited. And that's why towards the end of the song, it's a little bit more uplifting, because I didn't want it to be all sad. You know, because it's not a whole sad situation. Like, she has grown so much from that, and she knows that, and I know that, and our whole family knows that, and we love her down for it because she's like one of the strongest members we have.
That's really sweet. I think it also makes the song a little more emotional when you know it's somebody close to you that has been through that.
Yeah, it is very personal. Yeah, I'm like, not only did I have to redo it a few times, but I was like, I gotta get this done because this is like, it has such a meaning behind it. And also that's why it came out on Women's History Month. It's literally about a woman that's in my life that's very important to me, and I was like, this has to come out this month.
So, INAKAM, how do you feel that the music industry is? Like, how is it for you?
The music industry is a hard industry to crack, but like, I'm here with a hammer, and I'm ready to just like, you know, go in fully and just like explore. Either way, I think it's just like, it's gonna be a hard journey, but it's a journey I am glad to enjoy. Yeah.
It's gonna be real fun. It is a tough industry, but your determination, I think, is gonna get you through.
Oh yes, it has to.
Yeah. So, do you have any upcoming projects?
I do have one upcoming project I'm working on. It's like finishing it out. It's called, I don't know, should I name drop it? Can I say it? Okay. It's called Moonface. Like, and take that as you will. Like, Moonface, think Two-Faced. Like, I'm talking about a tooth. But like, no, like, so I just kind of want to do a play on those words in a way, and I'm very spiritual. And like, I don't know, there's something about the stars and the moon is always like just attracted, like me, like period. And I kind of just wanted to include that in my artistry, and I want that to make that a main part, and like in this era of INAKAM. And I think that's just going to be a very interesting time, and I have like eight songs on there right now. Hopefully it stops there, but there's 8 songs. And I actually have some other singles coming out soon after this.
That's great. Okay. So, last but not least, as INAKAM, do you have any advice you would like to give for people who want to be in a genre like this?
My advice would be, don't overthink it. Just do it. Always be open to like giving things a shot in your music, because you never know if that'll be the thing that'll make it or break it. Like, honestly, it could have been a hit if you did it.
So sorry, not sorry, but it seems like we're out of time. Thank you so much, INAKAM, for being here for me to interview.
Thank you, Marissa, for having me.
Yes, and I hope that your career takes off very quickly.
Yes, I hope so too. Stream Time Wasted, y'all.
Yes, okay. Stream it.
And to get ready for those upcoming projects. You won't regret listening.
Definitely.
Bye.